Two defendants in the Amber Spradlin murder case are denied freedom. And we'll get a preview of next year's General Assembly from Senator Phillip Wheeler. I'm Jerry Scott, and this is the Mountaintop Daily. Two defendants in the case tied to the murder of Amber Spradlin have lost their bids to get out of home incarceration. 57-year-old Michael McKinney and 25-year-old Josh Mullins are each charged with 8 counts of evidence tampering for allegedly trying to cover up the June 18, 2023 murder of Spradlin, whose body was found in McKinney's home. McKinney's son, 25-year-old M.K. McKinney, is charged with her murder as well as evidence tampering. Michael McKinney and Mullins have been out of jail since shortly after their arrest in July of 2024, but have remained under home incarceration with permission to leave for work. Earlier this month, both asked to be relieved of the home incarceration requirements, saying they have complied with all conditions. Commonwealth's attorney Brent Turner objected to the request, saying their compliance was an argument to keep things as is, rather than changing them. On Friday, Special Judge Eddie Coleman issued orders answering the motions with one sentence. It is hereby ordered by the court that the defendant's motion to modify bond conditions is denied. The judge gave no further rationale for his decision. Once we get past Christmas and New Year's, it will be time for lawmakers to return to Frankfort for the 2026 General Assembly. Today, State Senator Phillip Wheeler spoke to the Southeast Kentucky Chamber of Commerce to give a preview of what's on the Republican agenda for this session. Nick spoke to him to learn more.
On Friday, December 12th, Kentucky State Senator Phillip Wheeler paid a visit to the Southeast Kentucky Chamber of Commerce to speak on the upcoming legislative session. Points of interest include the lowering of state income taxes, which continue to drop each year. Mountaintop News spoke with Wheeler to hear how he plans on approaching the session in 2026.
Well, I think there's going to be a healthy debate on whether we continue to go down the path of lowering the income tax in Kentucky to make the business climate more amenable and allow people to keep more of their hard-earned dollars at home. But also that brings up a discussion of at what point, when you expand, we want this to be revenue neutral so that we don't negatively impact the state budget. And the way you do that is by expanding consumption taxes. But, that can also hit things that people on fixed incomes need in order to go about their daily lives. So the key is to keep that positive climate, but make sure that all Kentuckians can enjoy, the fruits of their lives here in this state. And so that's where my focus is at when I approach that question in Frankfort this coming session.
Another talking point was Wheeler's view on Governor Beshear's support of the Pre-K for All initiative. He believes there are issues related to early child care rather than education.
It sounds good. What I really think it speaks to more is maybe the need for early child care, especially since we see a lot of two-parent households where both people have to go to work. And to me, that is perhaps the larger conversation worth having, is how do we accommodate people with two incomes, or even how do we get wages in a place where, one member of a family can focus on the children at home while earning enough money and benefits to make sure that they have a safe and comfortable lifestyle. So to me, that is by far the more important conversation. Pre-K for all, I think it's really more of just a soundbite.
Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Nick Collum.
Coming up after the break, the American Legion Post in Martin is working to make Christmas special for a bunch of kids. We'll tell you how when the Mountaintop Daily continues. But first, sports and weather.
With Mountaintop Sports, I'm Dave Stanford. The University of Pikeville added another All-American to the family. Tight end Grant Scott was named a third-team NAIA All-American by the AFCA. The 6'4", 242-pound junior from Pikeville hauled in 34 catches for 478 yards and 3 touchdowns this season, including a career-best 101-yard game at Maryville and a 2-touchdown performance against Union Commonwealth. It's the second straight year the Scott family has produced an All-American for U-Pike after his brother Jordan earned the honor last season. Now to college football in the Bluegrass, where 3 Kentucky Wildcats were recognized by the Pro Football and Sports Network. Jalen Farmer earned second-team All-SEC, grading out at 100% on assignments, with only 1 penalty all season. Seniors Jaeger Burton and McKees Humphrey Grace were named third-team All-SEC. Burton wrapped up a 51-game career with 158 blocks at the point of attack, while Humphrey Grace led the defensive line in tackles for loss, sacks, and quarterback hurries in his first year with the program. And we wrap up with a historic run on the pitch. The Alice Lloyd men's college soccer team put together one of the greatest seasons the program has ever seen, finishing 12-4-4 and piling up firsts at every turn. The Eagles posted the first 12-win season in school history, captured by their first NCCAA Mid-East Conference Championship, and earned their first ever trip to the NCCAA National Tournament. Nationally, they were one of the most dangerous defensive units in the country, leading the NCCAA in goal assists and shots on goal. Sophomore Jensen Harbaugh turned in a season for the ages, becoming the first NCCAA first-team All-American and the first NCAA Player of the Year in program history. Luis Sarabina and Dylan Moore were both named second-team All-Americans, making the first time ALC has had multiple All-Americans in a single season. For more sports coverage, follow Mountaintop Sports on Facebook or visit mountaintop.news and click on the Sports tab. With Mountaintop Sports, I'm Dave Stanford.
When the government took Social Security away from honest Eastern Kentuckians, Attorney Ned Pillersdorf got the hearings declared unconstitutional. When the women guards were harassed at Little Sandy Jail, Ned fought back, securing a $1 million verdict at trial. And when the state tried to shut down Cordia School, Ned fought back and kept the school open. Attorney Ned Pillersdorf fights for the underdog, and he's ready to fight for you.
Hey, it's Kristen, and at Appalachian Wireless, we love Christmas because we give the gift of savings and connection. Are you not sure what to give? Well, give them something that helps them stay connected and capture those moments that matter the most. Family is where you're valued and appreciated. And this Christmas at Appalachian Wireless, we value you. So come home, check the halls, and get connected with Appalachian Wireless. Visit us today in one of our many retail locations or find out more about the Tech the Halls promotion at AppalachianWireless.com. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
American Legion 283 in Martin is getting ready to provide a happy holiday to 100 school children by providing them with outfits, shoes, and a gift. Robin visited with the Post today to find out more.
100 kids from Floyd County will not go without this Christmas, thanks to American Legion Post 283 in Martin.
We started this program almost 6 years ago to help needy children in the area. We worked with almost all the schools in Floyd County. We were fortunate to have made a little extra cash, and we wanted to contribute back to the community.
Most of the money is raised in a way you might not expect.
Most of it is fundraising, and most of it is our gaming machines.
Our charitable gaming.
We're a charitable gaming organization. We have a few raffles. We have a golf tournament that we sponsor every year that usually covers all of our scholarships.
Each child will receive an outfit, a pair of shoes, and a gift off their wish list.
What we do is we reach out to the youth service centers, their directors, and they send us a list that they need. Every child gets a brand new outfit, brand new pair of shoes, and something off their wish list. I am one of the primary shoppers, me and another lady. She's the auxiliary president. We do all the shopping and all the bagging. Oh, it's just heartwarming. I love it. I mean, it really is my heart. I kind of stepped in and said, okay, I'll do the Christmas for you all. So that's pretty much what we do. They give me the okay, I go do it.
Christmas isn't the only time the Legion gives back to the community.
We also sponsor Little League softball teams. We give a couple $1,000 a year to those. We give between 5 and 6 $1,000 scholarships each year to local high school students. We're fortunate right now that things are going real well, and we can give back to the community.
Reporting from Mountaintop News, I'm Robin Tillman.
That will do it for this edition of the Mountaintop Daily. Be sure to check us out at 6 p.m. every weekday on Mountaintop TV, the Mountaintop TV app, and the Mountaintop News Facebook page. With your Mountaintop Daily, I'm Jerry Scott for Mountaintop News.